What's up, Fortnite gamers? Today I'm going to be talking about some clips of mine over the past few days that I've collected since making the Fortnite guide video. I want to talk about these as there are a whole bunch of different situations and decisions that can be made in pretty much all the clips I'm going to talk about. Stuff that impacts your game sense, decision making, aim, everything. And I kind of wanted this to be, I don't know, a more chill follow-up to that kind of more intense video that I made just because college is getting started for me and this is kind of a lot easier to make. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this one is pretty straightforward. I'm fighting the boss here in a solo match, and I see on the visualize sound effects thing that someone's gliding in, or at least trying to. So I immediately stop fighting the boss because since it's only in solos, it's just one person. I really want to get them off my back. I wasn't even thinking I was going to kill this guy. I just wanted him to go away, but it worked. As I've kind of talked about before, killing players 9 times out of 10 is more important than fighting the boss. So had I just kind of tried to ignore him or just try to shoot him a couple of times and then try and fight the boss some more, that guy could have come back when I was already hurt from either fighting the boss or someone else, and I could have been in real trouble. So it's always a good idea, at least in my opinion, to take care of the player first. Okay, so this one is also pretty straightforward. As you can see with it slowed down, I'm also going to zoom in. But there is one person that I'm trying to fight, and they're bundled up in a little porta bunker. Now, they make a big mistake by trying to peek and just make sure that I don't kind of move from where I am. Now, the reason why this is a big mistake is that they don't peek by trying to look over the kind of edge of the porta bunker by using their third person, which is what I do. You can see me kind of hiding behind the ledge already. Or not the ledge, but the wall, and I'm using third person Fortnite to just look around even though my hitbox isn't really visible. Now you can do that also by just kind of looking over an edge. This guy doesn't do that. This guy just leaves his head up. So I just beam him, and then I know that he's cracked, and I have great guns, so I just head on over there and win the game. This is a really kind of, I don't know, almost an easy mistake to do, and you don't even know that you're making a mistake. But by having yourself visible, you are allowing the other person to shoot you. Now, the reason why I put two together is because this is kind of one giant continued fight. I'm here, I'm going to this gas station, and I get jumped by this guy. And this guy puts down a couple porta bunkers, but he misplaces his first, tries to put the next one down. I already positioned myself around the one, hit a few shots, get him down. Now, this was very close, and I heal up quick because a third party showed up maybe just a minute later or so. And I'm able to just kind of get him as well. Now, the way that I get this guy is a bit different as I use kind of range to my advantage using my mythic gun, the hollow, that I know is fantastic. Use that, and I am good to go. Now, something interesting with this fight is that this is just one giant fight. The only way that you're going to get real good practice with that is the pit. I talked about it in my Fortnite guide. In case you haven't seen that, it's a really good, basically free-for-all map where you can practice with these current guns and just giant fights that just keep going, keep going, keep going. I would have never survived that had I not had lots of experience in situations like this. The only way that you're going to get good at just continued fighting like this is just with true experience. Like, I mean, that guy, he just teleported in, but I already know right where he's going, and I know when to bail. I know that when my auto shotgun isn't doing enough damage because it's a dang auto, and it's just kind of what I'm stuck with, I know to back off, get just enough distance and then finish the fight with my hollow. This was a really fun fight, and it really helps just getting true experience in actual fights. I mean, game sense and positioning can only help you to a certain extent, and then you just have to start fighting.
Avenge me, brother. Avenge me, brother. Oh, they're on top, aren't they? Slam underneath.
Okay, so we have another kind of combined clip situation. We are at Brutal Boxcars. I was trying to get on the train, and yet I did not get on the train, as you can tell. I'm left with extremely limited ammo. I'm able to get the first guy pretty easy peasy. I'm kind of having to use a bunch of different weapons. I'm not overly comfortable with at least combining in this context. And here I even have to go and pretty much sacrifice half my shield just to get some more ammo. And this situation, I talked about it a little bit in the guide, but you have to use your health sometimes as almost a currency. I was willing to trade enough of my health to go and get that ammo, and had I not gone to get that ammo, I would have lost this fight. So it was entirely worth going out into the open, getting shot a few times, and going to get that ammunition that I needed. There are a few things that I enjoy more in Fortnite than eliminating overconfident sword players. Now, this is honestly an awful situation for us. These two guys were waiting for anyone to come for the boss, and neither of us saw this duo just waiting here. So we just start fighting the boss. The boss gets aggroed on us, and then these guys pop out, immediately kill my teammate, and I'm left with two swords, no real movement, but I do have the Mythic Hollow, and I do have an auto shotgun. Now, when I start to get into a true sword fight with the one guy, I start getting my butt kicked because I'm not used to using the swords. I just know how to use them a bit for movement, but I don't really know how to actually fight with them. So this guy, every time that we get too close, absolutely combos me. However, what I do know how to do is move out of danger, and I know when to stop trying to use the sword and trying to force the sword to work, because the sword is not working for me. So I just back off, make a little bit of distance, and hit him with a shotgun. Because this guy, even though they both had really good loot, kept trying to use the sword. You gotta know when to stop using the sword. And that is what saved me here. Also, don't worry, I killed the boss, and we lived, and it was awesome. Actually, no, the boss despawned. Okay, and we didn't even get the loot. But we lived, and we ended up winning the match, so it's okay. Okay, and that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to make a video with the new update that's coming out, I think. At least today is when I'm recording. I think we got Godzilla coming, Hatsune Miku, of course. Of course. But anyways, this is also a map that I would also recommend, Atop the Pit. It is a great aim training map. Bunch of good stuff, the code's at the top. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, okay, bye!